Happy Sunday, people. I am working on Pimiga 2.0 after I've blown it up a couple of times, as you can tell by all of the SD cards and crap. Pretty much ironed out. We're recompiling a 64-bit Discman X version for the new version of Amiga from Midwin. Thank you for that. Fixes an old glitch where when you F12 quit or F12 get back to the emulator, make a change, hit resume, and it's slow. Fixes that. Also fixes, supposedly, the mouse issue where the mouse is either supercharged or super tiny or doesn't work when you F12, reset, quit, load, whatever. The beta is out, as you probably know. The art contest is going on for both Pimiga boot screens. I'm always running out of hard drive space because I don't know why. And always have issues. That's done, by the way. We'll check that out in a second. So, Kevin, Mr. Q, sent me a 2 terabyte SSDs. Didn't know if they worked. This one's got a bunch of bad blocks, but I'm remapping them. The other one is rocking right here. I got myself a new streaming machine that I grabbed from the Frankenstein pile at work, because the other turd, it's right down here underneath the old pajamas and my gut. If I could suck that in. There we go, look at that. So there's the other, yep. So this is done, the new compile of Amiga. We got the old one in here. Let me FTP over my config real quick. Alright, so we have 3 options here, which I'll go over in a bit. Now this is not final. This is a WIP, work in progress. So I have, for those of you who are interested, a basic, like I've looked at the comments, the complaints, and the suggestions that I need this, I need that, I would like to have this if this is possible. I take all of your stuff that you're interested in and I write it in the green Pimiga book. You can see I'm almost out of paper. This is Amiga 4.1.4 Discman X version. Let's see if it even works. So we're going to launch Pimiga as it comes. Now, it's kind of in mid-flight with boot screens and stuff. Disregard some weirdness, and because I have the resolutions weird, but she boots really quick. I got a new icon set. You can see I'm still working on backdrops. When you hit F12, you had no mouse, right? Or if you hit, and we're going to say restart, this is where I had issues. My mouse is working again. Cool. So that's fixed. Let's show you the games launcher. So games launcher, I'm going to load this config, and I'm going to go into the old input here and drop my, did I plug in my joystick? Is this the right cord? I've been doing different takes on boot screens. Plymouth on Linux, or FBI, frame buffer image viewer, I think it's called. FBI, not that FBI, but this FBI. To show 24-bit resolution screens, but right now she's still on the old workbench screen, which is why you're seeing some weirdness on boot screens. Sometimes it'll work fine, sometimes it won't. Most of the time it won't. I don't know why. We'll figure that one out. So let's quit, and we're going to load the games launcher. We're just going to double click on it. So this is the games launcher. This is WHD load menu. Don't double click on stuff. I've learned that. So if I wanted to play, I don't know, Bubble and Squeak, AGA, I don't know, does this even work? Let's click it. One time, you'll see we have an AG system. F10 is still your default hotkey. Press enter. So you can see she's in 4x3. Press start. New game. There's no music for this game. What's jump? Let's pause. What's jump? Oh, I just died. I don't know this game. I have to remap jump. And okay, we're done with you. F10 will reload the menu. You can use the mouse to choose your game, or you can type a letter. Like I'm going to go S. How about Super Stardust? Super Stardust. Ooh, look at that. We're just going to hit enter. I'm not going to cheat this time, because I really just suck the eggs. Alright. Oh, I like cheating better. Alright, so it works. It's fine. We're going to hit F10. We're back. Now that's the games loader. It's all the games that are on WHD load, 4,000, whatever, okay? Just the games. There's a lot of them in here. Starts at 0, there's AGA, ECS, foreign, pretty much everything. So if you're just looking for an authentic gaming experience, now if you screw up and hit escape, oh no, look what I'm in. I'm in a Commodore workbench. It's a basic workbench. Go into the WHD load menu. You can configure more if you need to scan, or you can load in Workbench Startup the WHD load menu. The first time you run this, it is going to scan the repository, which is the game's hard drive. Okay? Don't fret. It takes like 3 minutes. I have this one toned down a little bit, just for better accuracy, just for better usability on a gaming mode, just old school. If you are going into your configurations, you're going to see 3. Games Launcher, Pimiga, and Pimiga with Shapeshifter. Now if you run Pimiga, she's going to be full blown. If you run the 041, the FPU has no JIT. And I had to do that because there's a weird issue with the emulator and JIT on FPU. It just started happening with 412, 413. Now this is slower. Like I said, you take the old JIT off, she's like a real Amiga in speed. It'll still have RTG. It'll still have every function available in Pimiga. And I hate this backdrop. I'm deleting it. Don't worry. But the idea is if you go into System, that's like a real Amiga. Emulators. So we got an all new icon set on the main folder. Shapeshifter. We're going to load 8.1. And we're just going to double click on Shapeshifter and hit Start. Doing nothing else. We're going to wait till it loads. Now this actually runs quite well. You have a full-blown Macintosh 8 system within the emulated Amiga, within the Raspberry Pi. I think I left games open, and it should open games, programs I mean. So if I wanted to play Wolfenstein, or if I wanted to play Warcraft 2, that's my go-to. I love this game. Warcraft 2, the Blizzard logo kind of skips for a second. Kind of, but I just clicked the button, and okay, and we'll be humans. You can watch the stupid video if you want. Blah, blah, blah. Build 4 barracks. Loading maps, loading sounds. Okay.
Me lord. Alright. Yes? Yes.
And it plays fine. When you're done, what is it? Hit menu up here and choose end and exit program. Are you sure you wish to exit? Yes. You're right back to the Macintosh. It should open the programs folder again. You can close it if you like. Whatever you leave open on the Mac, it's going to remember. When you're done, you can see it works fine. I can use the whole Mac. Here's a neat thing. If you hit, I believe it's the Pi key and M, it takes you back to the Amiga side. Inside of the Shapeshifter folder, there's this thing called Mac Handler. If you double click on Mac Handler and click on Mac, it will load the Mac OS 8.1 hard drive that you're currently running. So you could use, you can see here's my downloads folder, and I have stuff in it. Maybe show all files, view all files. There we go. And you can see that I have stuff that I've already downloaded. Classilla, which is a web browser, Com, Fetch, Stuffit Expander, etc., etc. So you can actually use Aweb here, or one of the other web browsers in the Internet folder, download stuff for your Mac. And when you're done, just hit the left Amiga and the Pi key again, and you're back. Sometimes you're going to get a ghosted mouse. Don't worry about it. When you're done, choose Shut Down. Alright, so if you need to reboot, of course, you can exit the normal way. I'm just double clicking on configs. I'm not unloading them. I'm going to go into regular Pimiga. This is the JIT enabled one. We're testing the limits of the new Amiga. Whoa, turn it down. I did take the twinkle sound off. Got on my daggone nerves. Videos, blah, blah, blah. You know, they work fine. Full screen, no problems. Adam Lambert, whatever. iGame, everything still functions like 1.5. 4,562 games is your total. The MAME is new. This has the ROMs, a couple thousand, I think it's like, I don't know, couple thousand ROMs. If you wanted to play arcade games. Alright, Eagle Player. You're going to notice here, get off of that. The music mods are now sorted by author. So you can go to author, chiptunes, or collections, or the regular groups. We have games, we have groups, miss. So you want a group, you want to find the group of, let's see. Oh my god, would you stop? Stop. Pause. Okay. LSD. And here's some mods from them. Great. Balance. Great. Mods play. MP3s, of course, still play. Space Trip Chill Wave is my usual go-to. We have a new menu at the top. Pimiga 2.0 X64 with an 040 and an 040. That's the default config. No switching back 020, 030, 040. Factory overclocked. Factory meaning I'm the factory. Safe overclocked, not doing GPU. We're doing 2.1 gigahertz. Safe for the Pi 4 2 gig. Safe for the Pi 4 4 gig. And of course, the Raspberry Pi 400. We also have a disk-free space. This is currently on a 128 gig card, but I'm only using 34 gigs right now. She's going to be slotted for a 64 gig card. I shrink the partitions down so it'll fit on a small image. You'll have to download like 17, 18 gigs max. It'll unpack to a 30-something gigabyte image, write it to a 64, and then you can do your normal read the README that no one reads. Expand your file system, like the README shows you how in the Raspberry config, to gain the hard drive space. Right now I'm leaving about 3 gigs free so I can add some additional programs. She comes factory with 8 megs of chip, 245 megs of fast, and the RTG RAM is now 32. If you have it at 8, your maximum resolution is 1920 by 1080 at 32 BGRA. If you have it at 4, your maximum color scheme is the same resolution, 1920 by 1080, but only 16-bit. Which leaves me to something else. In the games folder, we have tested and added several games. There is also the Amiga Games Launcher. I don't know how to set this one up. I would have did it. It's got some weird icon things. I can't figure it out. I'm just stupid. So if you want to figure that one out, feel free. I've tested all these and they're doing pretty good. Mini Slug FPU. Change colors to 16-bit or red. I want to show you this. So this is currently in Amiga E, sys, prefs, screen mode. We are in 1920 by 1080 32-bit BGRA. So I'm going to leave that on the screen. We're going to double click on this, and I think it's F9 to make it bigger. F10, F9. See how it's red? It's red. Watch. It's red. That's just, no, So, yep, getting some color errors up here. So if we change this to use, yep, to 16-bit, now we run Metal Slug, Mini Slug, it's good. Whoops. And now it'll run fine, and I can play the game. I didn't configure my controller. And I suck. But it works. And you can leave it, you know, at 16-bit or whatever. It's up to you. Or if you're done, just reboot it. It boots so fast. I gotta get the boot pics out of there. Alright, now, which leads me to my next thing. Demos. A lot of times people are complaining that Pimiga has a weird timing issue. And it does. Remember, this is emulation. A certain individual that runs a certain Facebook group and a YouTube channel ran this demo. This is Elude We Come in Peace. It has some hieroglyphics that go beep, and there was a timing issue where the text would go and then the sound would come. I just want to show you that this is not on a capture card. If you're showing Pimiga on YouTube using a capture card, there is a delay in audio. It is not Pimiga. It is your capture card, because I did it on my own OBS setup, and it does the same thing. I can even prove it to you. So watch. We Come in Peace. Turn the volume up so you can see the... I'll turn this overhead off. Boop. Give you a little bit better visual. Great demo, by the way. Here we go. Boom. Pretty accurate, right? Watch again. Not bad, huh? 5 times it does this, then I'll skip it. Wow. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm hitting escape, and I hit escape a bunch of times. Okay, so that was that one. There was also a WHD load game, Sensation AGA. By Ramses, I don't know. Has that boom, 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 where their names pop in. We're going to do the same thing on that one, the timing. Trying to make this not so loud, but loud enough. You'll notice this is, watch, it changes with the beat, boom, like once. I think it gets loud here. Good demo. Here we go. Not too bad. It ain't perfect. But I mean, it's not delayed, you know, it's really close. So anyway, F10 to quit that. So that's the demos. I'm going to show you the exact same thing. Ouch. I'm going to capture it on OBS. Oops, USB 3.0. Alright, close this. Fire up OBS. Fire up Stream Deck. Taking the, just bringing you with me here. Yeah, I could do it on the thing, but I'm taking the, this is the HDMI from the thing. I'm taking this one out and plugging this one in. I'm going to go into OBS and we're going to choose the HDMI capture, and since I did it warm, I'm going to bring it back online here and make it big. Now, this is a capture card where I'm going to run the exact, I got 3 mice here, exact same demo. So we're going to go into, well, let's just run Elude. Whoops. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Bear with me. Elude. We come in peace. We come in peace. Does this, how does this make sound? Yeah, I don't know. See that? Listen to it clicking. Text will come across. Don't mind the red line. Oh my god, Pimiga's screwing up. No, it's your damn capture card. Let's continue. Let's I'm on the wrong daggone keyboard. I'm gonna escape it out of this one. We're gonna run that same Sensation demo. Close. 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 Demos. Demos. Sensation AGA. Watch how bad this is. Enter. This is just an OBS on the capture card, so if I was capturing this and showing this on YouTube, you would see it full screen like we did on the actual TV right there. Watch. Apologies on the volume, I don't have speakers in this machine, it's just so it's on the floor. Hear the clicking? My card is an Elgato 4K capture card, or Camlink 4K. Now wait till it gets to the names. It's the same Pimiga, it's running. I'll show you everything. It's see that? it's like a delay because of the thing. So I'm going to take my messy cable out here. So this is what I had. You'll see that disappear in a second, or not. There's my desktop. I'll just quit OBS. Got 3 mice going on here. Can you just? Thank you. All right, we're going to take the regular one in the Dell monitor here. You'll see it pop back up right here in a second. Maybe. There it is. Same image we were rocking before. I got to scooch you on over here because I need to get back over here. So, what's the deal with that? Like I said, it's your capture card. Here's my capture card. It is Elgato Cam Link 4K. Now, Pimiga 2.0 64-bit is 64-bit Debian, 64-bit Amiga. Amiga OS is still Amiga OS. This is not your final. This is just a work in progress. I wanted to give you all an update. Thank you for everyone who supports me and makes this possible. If you haven't gotten your beta, reach out to a fella on Discord. All my patrons get it. You can play around with it, break it, report back, be a beta tester. We have 20 right now, probably 15 that are active. So we'll see how far we get. We'll correct any issues. We're working on it. We got BBS ability too. Check this out. You want to be 1993? Launch term down here. And hit OK. You got yourself a phone book. PAL. And right here, this BBS Atlantic Data Images. Huh. Read that line. That's pretty cool. Double click on it. Do. It just dialed my BBS over the old internet. We're going to choose A for Amiga after we spin the hard drives up. Amiga. Look at that. It's my ANSI BBS. Cool. I have a new mail item. Made it. Hi Chris, I'm using term on Pimiga 2.0. Pretty sweet. I do need to figure out why my encom isn't working on my real 1200. This will suffice for now. Might be fun to upload my entry for the splash screen to the BBS instead of emailing. Just want to confirm with you. Since it's running on Amiga 2000, it might be difficultly complicated to get it. Let me know how you get this message. How do I save this? Or reply. Whoops. Reply. Yep. .v. Hello. From Pimiga 2.0 also. I received, can't spell, your message. Upload it how you want. This Amiga has a network card and I will figure it out. Whoops, I can't type either. And what? Why is that down there? Enjoy. You're all validated now. Control X, yes, enter. Control X, save. Behind the scenes access. Alright, so we're done. We have a couple new users here. Who's online? Just me. And then there's my BBS. So you can, this is all from the Amiga on a virtual Amiga. Calling a real Amiga. That's on the other side of the server, and we can go take a peek at it in a bit, but it's just an Amiga 2000 sitting on a shelf running a BBS. PAL, we're back to Pimiga. I need another backdrop. What's going on here? We're going to do... I'm going to do gradients pictures. There we go. Alright, I'll clean these up. We'll get them sorted too. Anywho, you get the idea. So we're a work in progress. She's running on 64-bit. We just compiled the Amiga 4.1. What one did I get? 4.1.4. June 5th, 2021. Today is the 6th. She's 1 day old. I already found a bug. Anyway, we'll get it fixed. There's Midland right there. Demetrius. I'm not even going to pronounce your last name because I don't want to butcher it. And I don't know if you watch my videos anyway. Gotta get the boot screens fixed. Gotta get the backdrops fixed. We got a lot to do. This has been a living nightmare going 64-bit and 3.9 because it's OS 3.9 with 3.1 and 3.14 tickles in here every once in a while. Couldn't get TurboText to load because of a library Some Workbench 3.9 stuff was not loading because there was some issue between Class Act, which Scalos uses, and Reaction, which is 3.9, and MUI, whatever. They're all fighting, and I think I kind of got it ironed out. So if you're ever browsing around DrJoeyPC and you see this classes, Scalos, classes, and Workbench 3.9, that's the three we have merged together as sort of one OS. So think of this as Amiga OS 3.1.9.14. There, that works. And quick update. I just got done speaking with Midwin, and we already fixed the issue. It is a combination of the little button that says mouse, joystick, auto switching. It kept turning the old mouse to nothing. Instead of system mouse at port 0, nothing. So that's why you would lose your cursor. So that's it. That's fixed. We're good. We have a controller. We can play games. I can unplug the controller and still have my mouse. I can plug a controller in and still have my mouse. F12, but I do have to reselect it. No big deal. Resume. We can reset. We can do a reset with the controller plugged in. Let's see if we have a mouse.
Amiga.
Took the boot screen out. Have a mouse. We can F12. System mouse, PS3 controller, we still have a mouse. I was thinking about trying this virtual mouse driver. Don't know. We're going to choose restart, which restarts the emulator. Configurations, just double click on it. F12 it while it's booting. Go to input. Still have to choose my controller. No big deal. You could save your config if you had, when it's yours. Get her all set up the way you want. So that's cool. Looks like we're back in business on the mouse fix. So anyway, that's the beta of Pimiga. That's all I got. I hope this finds you well, and as always, I hope you learned something.